can tell. Stop! We love you.
I said that I would do this video even if it meant I had to be a day late because I couldn't record yesterday, but guess who's got time today? Today I got time because today I have time. If you're unaware by now what's going on, this is Brooke Houts, if I'm pronouncing her name right. Brooke Houts is the girl that you've probably seen viciously attacking her dog and also spitting on it because she is deranged, she is delusional. She is a disgusting individual. No matter which way you try to spin it or flip it or save it, you can't shield it. She's trash. I don't care if you're a white knight, purple knight, red knight. There's no defending what she did in that video. There's no sympathy to be had for what goes on or what happens to her as a consequence for it. Now, Brooke isn't just gonna bow down and go out easy. No. Brooke has issued an official apology. Brooke has issued an official statement. So in this video, we're gonna look at that apology and that statement or whatever you wanna call it. And we're also gonna take a nice little look at Brooke's channel. But before I get into any of those things, I'm gonna go ahead and plug lotdmerch.com. Get your merch, support me now. With that being said, this is Miles King here to intervene. Let's give it a go as I start the show by rolling the...
Why am I still...
Why am I toxic?
King Fame. Okay, King Fame.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Brooke. Oh, Brooke Houts. How I have never, and I mean ever, heard of you before in my entire life until just, recently, yesterday, day before yesterday. So I had to look you up. I had to see, who is this chick? Why are we all talking about this chick? And this was before I saw the video. This is before I heard what happened. This is all me trying to figure out why your name was on my timeline. So I clicked on the first tweet I saw and I saw a video with a dog and I said, I like dogs. Everybody likes dogs, right? Dogs are fucking dope. So let's see what she did. I thought, right? Girl and the dog trending. I thought maybe it was a flashback of what Whitney, Wisconsin was doing back in the day. If you get that reference, good job. But it wasn't. It wasn't that. This was worse. Was it worse? I don't know which one's worse. You can decide that. It was terrible though. It was a terrible thing. So Brooke, you put on this fake act in your video where you pretend to be this happy-go-lucky bubblegum smiley. You're not that. That's not what you are. Look at the video again.
Mommy needs shoes! He is so clumsy, I swear. We love you, or whatever. We love you. We love you.
Look at that character that Brooke is dialing up for the old YouTube. Good old fake persona. Good job. I thought that you wouldn't dare. Based off the first few seconds, there's no way you do anything bad to that dog. You were so happy. He was so happy. Everybody was so happy. And then he did something that made you not so happy. What did you do? You jab, uppercut, jab, jab. And you thought you were Floyd Mayweather, but you're not. You're not. And just when I thought it couldn't get worse, you spit on the dog. What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you thinking? What's going on? Why would you, at any point in life, need to spit on a dog? It's a dog. It's not gonna get the district. What if you thought the Atlanta Milo thing was bad, throwing it over the shoulder? Then this should sicken you, cause it sickens me. But like I said, what caught my eye was that fake act that you do for YouTube. You old happy girl. Let's check your channel out is what I want to do. Brooke Houts, a channel with over 300,000 subscribers. Good job. Great job. I applaud you. You worked for that, didn't you? Now, when I see 300,000 subs, I expect to see 100,000 views. That's just what I think. I think that you should be able to pull at least 100,000 views with a sub count like that. So I checked the videos. And something called on to me that was a pattern. I don't know if everybody else is as good at recognizing patterns as me, but I saw it. I looked through about 10, 15 of your past videos and I noticed that you only get views when that dog is in the video. Now I would like to assume that a majority of those dog videos started blowing up after you fucked up. I don't think that they were all just going crazy beforehand. I think that people saw that video that you uploaded accidentally and deleted and wanted to check out the other videos to see if there was any type of history or type of signs that maybe this was always going on. Because for every other video that didn't include the dog for the last few months, you only get like 8,000 1,000 viewers or 10,000. With 300,000 subs, your channel is dying. If you can only get 8,000 or 10,000 viewers, your channel is dying. And since you have a dying channel, I would like to make the assumption that no one's going to white knight for you. No one's going to come out and fight for you because you don't really have a lot of fans to begin with. And then you're also a terrible person who did a terrible thing that's really hard to defend anyway. Now, I think the most funny, most ironic thing in hindsight is you're a horrible choice for thumbnails. As far as your last 3 videos go, let's look at them and break them down. Your last 3 videos all happen to be about the dog, by the way. Let's look at, considering what just happened and what you're going through, let's look at those last 3 thumbnails so I can get a good laugh. So, we're going to start with the first one, which is the mine and my Doberman's puppy favorite things to do together. And the thumbnail, terrible thumbnail by the way, the thumbnail says quality time, LOL. And the pose you chose looks like, with hindsight thinking, looks like you're giving that dog the good old chin lock. I'm not gonna compare it to some of the better sleeper holes and chin locks I've seen in my lifetime. That's a pretty good one. His tongue's hanging out his mouth. You have some pretty decent mat technique. And then we go to the second thumbnail. And the second thumbnail is my real morning routine with my Doberman puppy. And then we look at the pose of the thumbnail, 6 a.m. shit. So it's basically you trying to show you and your Doberman are so tired at 6 a.m. after your morning routine. And if I had to guess, if I had to take a good educated guess, I would have to guess that you two just finished a sparring session, didn't you? You just did maybe 3-4 rounds in the ring to warm up. That's how you start your day, isn't it, Brooke? That's how you started. You started off with the boxing gloves and the dog with the, he looks defeated. He looks absolutely defeated. Then you put on your fake character and you get back happy. You act like you're treating him well. That's what you do. That's what happened in that thumbnail. And the worst one of them all, the worst thumbnail that you had out of those 3, of course, would be the third one. Best for last. What's going on in that third thumbnail? Let's read the title before I show it. A very honest video with my Doberman. Now, what would be a good thumbnail for honesty? What would be a good thumbnail to show us that you and that dog have a great bond and that dog loves you and you're going to be honest about some really deep things? Maybe a sad pout, maybe a sad little look. Nope, no fake tears, none of that. Guess what you chose? You guessed it, the worst possible option in this situation. You picked help me. Help me. That's what your Doberman was saying. And I just thought, I've dragged this on because I thought it was a pretty bad choice. It's not the point of this video. I just want to put the idea out there that maybe you planned this all along. Maybe you were planting seeds for everyone to figure out and they just couldn't do it, so you uploaded the footage yourself and said, gosh damn, here's the clue. And they finally call on to the fact that you are a filthy, disgusting piece of trash of a person. They figured it out, but you had to nail the clue right into their skulls, didn't you? Good job, Brooke. Very proud of you for finally admitting what you are. Here's the funner part of this video. Now that I'm done making fun of your shitty thumbnails, your dead channel, and your terrible view count, let's talk about that trash apology you put out. First, I want to start with the tweet that you tweeted. Secondly, because I think it's stupid. Just as stupid as the apology, but I just want to get it out the way since it's one line. The tweet reads, "Thank you to everyone who's being kind and understanding. I really appreciate it." What the hell, hear me out, what the hell are you talking about? Why do you need people to be kind and of what? Kind and appreciating of what? Of your dog abuse? Thank you guys for being kind, understanding, and appreciative of what I did to my dog. I'm the victim, right? Everybody's a victim. I'm the victim. So thank you guys for understanding how I feel in this situation where I broke the law and I attacked an innocent animal. Thank you guys for understanding what I feel when my dog was blindly hit and spit on by me. Great job. Great for the support. I appreciate you all. You're an idiot. You are an idiot. That's not what you tweet in this situation. That's not what you tweet ever in a situation like this. I think I could get paid a ton of money if I just did PR for people. I wouldn't even have to upload. I could just hit up YouTubers and be their managers and say, hey, don't put that out. That's a terrible idea. That doesn't make any sense. And people are going to laugh at you if you put that out, because I'm laughing because you are an idiot. Big dummy. Let's talk about the apology. Now, beforehand, in this situation, there's not a lot you could really apologize for. It's like you could pretend to be drunk. Trying to think of some things you could say to try to get out of this situation. There's some situations you just can't get out of. Let's see. Maybe she was drunk. Maybe she was confused. Maybe it was a prank. It was fake. The dog was in on it. He knows how to fake a punch like a wrestler. He fooled you all. You fell for it. Gotcha. Camera's right there. No. I'm going to spoil it for you. She didn't say any of that, and her apology was worse than you could possibly imagine, and I'm going to tell you why as I reel along with it. So let's start. To everyone who has been commenting on my social media as of recently, anything I say isn't going to make those who believe I'm a bad person stop believing that, and I'm aware of this. I apologize to anyone who has been affected negatively by the footage. First off, I want to address the uncut footage. On the day in particular that video was filmed, actually this past week, things in my outside life have been less than exceptional. I'm not going to play the victim card or anything of that sort, but I do want to point out that I'm rarely as upset as that was shown in the footage. The bubbly, happy-go-lucky Brooke, I said she was bubbly and happy, that you often see in my videos is simply a representation of me, so she's pretending it wasn't fake, but it's obvious that I'm playing up my mood in this video when I'm clearly actually frustrated. So listen to it. She's saying that in that video, the reason that she hit that dog and spit on that dog, and the dog was flinching every time she raised her hand, by the way, that lets you know it's happened multiple times. Dogs shouldn't be that afraid of you moving your hand around. How often do you hit your dog for him to know that this is a telltale sign that pain is coming? You do it often. Now, for you to say in your apology that you were having a bad day, I was having my life and it was in shambles. And then you tried to say I'm not playing the victim card as you played the victim card. Just because you said it doesn't mean it's not true. You said your life was in shambles. You didn't know what to do. How could you possibly think? How could you possibly move? It was terrible. That's why you hit the dog and spit on it, because your life, somebody cut you off on the highway, somebody jumped in front of you in line, they messed up your order at Starbucks, Brooke. What happened that made you so angry that your dog had to get the punishment for it? Nothing should make you that angry to the point where your dog has to suffer because of it. No matter what you say, no matter how you worded it, you are a trash person, you are not the victim, and no one gives two fucks about how you felt the day you decided to attack your dog. I'll continue the apology, because it's a lie. I'll continue the apology. That being said, this does not justify me yelling. You are correct, Brooke. It does not justify. This does not justify me yelling at my dog in the way I did, and I'm fully aware of that. Should I have gotten as angry as I did in the video? No. Should I have raised my voice and yelled at him? No. However, when my 75-pound Doberman is jumping up in my face with his mouth open, I do, as a dog parent, have to show him that the behavior is unacceptable. But I want to make it known, regardless of what my dog does, I should not have acted the way towards him. So she's apologizing for yelling at the dog. I had to reread that. She's apologizing for yelling at the dog, and then she's telling us how big the dog is as she justifies. I don't know if she's going to say she's not justifying, but this is the definition of justifying. He was doing dog-like things and showing dog-like behavior, so I had to let him know that just because you're huge, you can't do that to me on my worst day. So I yelled at him. She didn't admit that she punched him, pushed him, and spit on him, but she yelled at him and she's sorry for it. Good job, Brooke. You are trash at apologies. Great job. Let's talk about the rest. I want to clarify that I am not a dog abuser or animal abuser in any way, shape, or form. Anyone who has witnessed or heard true animal abuse will be able to clearly see that my dog in no way, shape, or form was hurt by any action that I displayed in this video. She spit on the dog. She pushed and punched said dog, and the dog has developed a tendency to flinch when she raises her hands. That dog is definitely affected, but I'm glad that we have Brooke here to speak for the dog, because we can't tell how he feels because he doesn't speak English. So good job, dog parent. We needed you for this translation. She continued, I know people are going to say you don't know how he really feels, and this is true, but if he was ugly and physically in pain, it would be a different story. I also did not spit on my dog. Let me run the clip back really quick.
Well, as you can tell, stop!
This is not spitting on a dog. This was just wetting his face. This was an example of giving him man-made moisturizer or something like that. You gotta think of ways to reword things so they sound a lot better than they really are. So she wasn't spitting on her dog. She was just wiping his face like a loving mom would. But I understand how it could look like I did. Did I get in his face and take unnecessary actions towards him? Yes, I did. And that was not the way I should have handled this situation. Did I spit on my dog? No. Again, let me roll the clip.
Stop!
You can be your own judge here. As the apology continues, my family and I are in the process of getting him training because that dog needs training. The training that I have been looking for at him is very expensive because it had to be a one-on-one with the trainer ever since. This has turned into a bunch of nothing. Jesus Christ. I want to speed read a little bit more through this. I was looking for more important points, but she's talking about nothing. There is nothing worth, like there's no substance, no point, there's no plot. She's just going and going and going to distract you from the fact that she's not saying anything. So I'll try to read through this as best as I can. Maybe I'll have to cut it out in editing. Let's see. Ever since he was attacked at the dog park, he isn't okay with being around other dogs. He sticks to me like Velcro if he is the presence of another dog, even a little chihuahua. And I just can't see him getting what he needs from a group training environment. That being said, I know I personally can learn more effective techniques to get his energy out and keep him in discipline as well. Anyone who knows me personally knows I have an intense... Wait, before I speed read that last part there. She was playing with the dog. She was trying to prank the dog. I forgot to mention that. This video that she was going to upload was a prank on her dog where she I don't know what the hell she was doing. She did something where it riled up the dog, and it felt like if I were her dog, right? If I saw what was going on, it felt like an owner was playing with its dog. So of course the dog's energy would be raised. It's not all these excuses she gave you about not liking other dogs and teaching him how not to be so energetic. She riled him up. That's like shaking it and going, whoa, I can't believe the soda came out the bottle. You did it. You hyped him up. Why are you surprised that he's acting energetic and trying to play with you and not just posing and sitting quietly while you talking to a camera and fake like you're a happy person? It's not what dogs do. I don't even own a dog and I know that shit. If you're a dog parent and you're pretending to be stupid and like you don't understand how dogs work all of a sudden, then you're not a dog parent, you're a dog dummy. Please get that dog away from you. Apparently you're being investigated, so that's a good thing. Back to this shitty apology. I'm trying to wrap this up. It's dragging on. Anyone who knows me personally knows I have an immense love for animals, including my own. I would never do anything to personally, physically, or mentally harm any animal. Again, I should not have yelled at him or have been as physically aggressive as I was, and I was fully aware of that. He was not hurt, nor has he ever been purposely hurt by me. I know I'll be in many future situations where he's being physical, but I will not respond this way again. There's more somehow. It continues. How much did you type to not say anything? Family or friends that have spent... We don't care about your family or friends. I'm not reading anymore. We don't care about your family or friends' thoughts on your abuse of your dog. It's really that simple. No one cares about what you're talking about. Let's skim it, because I can't read through any more of this. I don't care about family and friends' thoughts on what you did. I want to see an apology, which I haven't seen, by the way. Something about my Twitter, she deactivated it, apparently. I'll spoil it for you. I don't know what she said she did, but she deactivated her Twitter because she's a coward. That's why she deactivated it. You deactivate to avoid the harsh reality and the responses. And then you try to come back and hope everyone forgets. No one's going to forget Brooke. No one's gonna forget. If they do, I'll remind them, hey, that's the girl who attacks dogs. She hates Clifford, she hates Scooby, she hates every dog you ever seen. Don't trust her. Don't leave your pets around her. She's terrible. I'll be the one to remind them if they do. Lastly, I don't want to make this statement seem like I'm defending myself, because that is not my goal. As she defended herself this entire apology. I don't know what her goal is, but if this was like a side quest, she nailed that shit. She was doing exactly what she's supposed to do as a side quest of defending yourself. She didn't do it well, but she did do it, and there's points in, I guess, effort. And then she just apparently summarizes what she said before, something about angry, something about dog in the training, improve how I personally train, voice and acting aggressively for raising my voice. In my heart, I know that I'm a great dog mom, but not perfect. Who gives a damn about Brooke's review of her dog parenting skills? Who was checking that Yelp for Brooke's dog training skills? Who was looking for her review on her page of her abilities and skill? No one. Not one person was wondering how Brooke felt about her treatment of her dog. At no point throughout this were we checking for your info. And I don't care what you feel in your heart. Your heart doesn't have the answers, or your heart would have never let your fist swing the way it did. It wouldn't happen. So your heart's stupid, you're stupid, your opinion and review is stupid. Everything about this bothers me, and I'm getting more frustrated the more I read this. So I hope this last little page you saved is just another wrap up or something like how Brooke out. See you guys when I see you, or something like that. So let's see. On a serious note, oh, you made a joke at some point throughout this thing. Were you not on a serious note for your apology about dog abuse? When were you joking around? Let me read up. Amazon Prime mailman's probably tired of delivering packages. This does not make my footage okay, but I'm explaining what day-to-day life is really like. What are you talking about? He gets all the treats he could ever want. Oh God, she's talking about giving him Scooby snacks. That lets you know she's a good parent. He gets all the Scooby snacks he wants. During the beatings and the sparring sessions, I feed him well. Great job, Brooke. Proud of you again. You are a great parent. Let me give a 5-star review. If no one else is going to do it, did you know she might punch him sometimes? She might put him in a chokehold. She might wrestle him down, throw him at him, German suplex see his ass. But when she's not doing that stuff, man, she feeds him so well. Man, the mailman hates coming to her house because there's always so many snacks. He has to throw his back out for the snacks that he brings. He doesn't. No one cares. This is stupid. Again, I say, Brooke, our friend here, Brooke Houts, is an idiot. At no point through his entire apology have I felt like she's being sincere. Even at some point she says on a serious note, because at some point she even had the goal to make a joke, I guess, and then go back to a serious note, as if this was the time to be playing around. You play around. We see how you play around. I don't want to play with you. I don't have time for it. I'll swing back. No, I won't. No, I won't, but I know some people who would swing back. I don't know who you think you are. I don't know who you think you're talking to, but you must be used to talking to dummies. Anybody around you who's okay with what's going on is a dummy. Anybody who's defending you is a dummy. Anybody who knows you and hasn't gotten that dog as far away from you as they possibly can is a dummy. Room full of clowns makes a circus. That's where you must live. Finishing up the apology, I see. Thank you for pointing out things that you think you're wrong, blah, blah, blah. The world needs more of that. We don't need you to tell us what the world needs. I hope you give me a chance to give these statements about myself. All my love, Brooke Houts. A bunch of nothing. A ton of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. So many words, so little meanings. Now, with that out the way, that's pretty much the gist of it. I think we've all heard enough. I think we've all had enough. And I think we've all seen enough to know that this is obvious that Brooke Houts, you can get this L of the day. You say a lot of dumb shit. For every new paragraph that showed up in that essay apology, I wish you would quit. You blew your own disguise, so now we get to see the clown that was under all that makeup. I eat cereal, but the first thing you do is throw punches when you wake up. I don't know who you think you were pretending to be. If you ever see I walking with a pack of dogs and a bunch of females, you should run from me. That being said, I have nothing left to add other than that she is, again, a clown, idiot, dummy, disgusting, dirty person who doesn't deserve your attention, sympathy, affect, any of those words that mean you care about her. She doesn't deserve any of that. This should be an easy 100% hate rate for her. As far as Brooke Houts goes, I can't imagine a single white knight. Plugs, do I have any plugs? You can follow me if you're looking for me, trying to figure out where I am, trying to figure out when I'm uploading, if I'm uploading, my editing, what's going on, where's the this and that. It's at the L of the Day on Twitter. And of course, if you would like to buy merch again, I'm going to continue to plug this now, lotdmerch.com, to buy hoodies, shirts, and all kind of other things from me, for me, to support me. Now, with that being said, that's pretty much all I got. So, if you agree with this L, be sure to leave a like on the video. Let me know how you feel about all these things down in the comments below. And of course, if you're new, subscribe to join me and the famous few on our path to greatness. Until next time, this has been the famous king, Miles King, and I have nothing left to say. So with all of that being said, this has been your L of the day.
Bom, bom, bom.